Welcome back, everyone. Of course, you've heard a lot of discussion about stop and frisk during this campaign year, but Murray Weiss from DNAinfo.com, who covers criminal justice, among other things, took a look at numbers for other types of arrests, Murray, really low-level arrests. And it's a picture that you painted during the Bloomberg administration. Share it with us.
Well, what's happened during the Bloomberg administration is that stop and frisk, as you know, has skyrocketed in town, and it's obviously the big topic in the mayoral race. But what's also occurred in New York is that the number of arrests for minor crimes in New York City has also skyrocketed. To give an example, when Bloomberg took over in 2002, there were like 290,000 minor arrests in New York. By 2010, the number had swelled by 90,000 a year. So the police in New York City were arresting 90,000 more people virtually every year during the Bloomberg administration.
Murray, you say we're talking about public urinating, we're talking about jumping the turnstile. The discussion becomes whether all of this and getting all these people in the system is effective in keeping crime low. Is that right?
That's it's like stop and frisk. You know, when is too much too much?
Right.
And when are you scooping up people? And it's preventing crime because some of the people who are public urinating, jumping turnstiles, they could be hardened criminals about to commit a crime. But on the flip side is when you're scooping up people for minor crimes who don't deserve to spend 3 days in the system. And in fact, the court system itself, the prosecutors and the judges, they dismiss outright at least 10% of the cases right off the bat.
Murray, this was a legacy of the so-called broken windows theory from former Commissioner Bratton, was it not? That is, if you go after graffiti and broken windows, and that will then help avert major crimes. Is that the rationale for it? And again, I know you talked to some criminologists, some former law enforcement officials. Is that completely effective?
Well, it was clearly effective from 1993 when it started till now it's 2013. Crime has toppled every year for the past 2 decades. The question is, when the city became safe, which the mayor was happy to announce all the time, at what point should the police tactics and the crime-fighting tactics be tweaked or adjusted for a safer city rather than continuing these very aggressive policies against crime?
Okay. Another snapshot there of law enforcement under the Bloomberg administration. Thank you, Murray. It was very interesting.